not only am I still stuck with Scrubs, I'm also still stuck on the PlayStation 3. Now, obviously, after last week, I posted up that I'm on PlayStation 4 up in this motherfucker. But regardless of what console I'm on, I will always tell the YouTube owner to go fuck himself. Now, obviously, I'm going to get into the PlayStation 4 a little bit. But in this game, oh, man, you just got to see the start I get up to in this motherfucker. You know, the first thing is, I couldn't find anyone, besides the first 2 deaths that I'm going to take, I couldn't find anyone for like a minute and a half. So I'm going to get off to an extremely slow start in this game. And the funny thing is, there's actually 2 guys in the room. I believe they're clan members. They have the same clan tag. And they also have like the same name or whatever the fuck. And here's going to be the first one. As I come in this damn room, look at this bullshit. What the fuck did he knife me with? Are you serious? He had dual-wield guns, and he managed to fucking knife me. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man. What magic hand do you grow where a knife pops out of your fucking hand after you're holding 2 guns? Come on, man. This fucking game, man, just pisses you the fuck off. Right here's gonna be the second guy that kills me. I think it's the other clan member, shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I got killed twice by this shit? I was all pissed off up in this motherfucker, man. Anyway, like I was saying, man, there's 2 guys in the room. They have the same clan tag. They have sort of the same names, like Punisher or whatever the fuck it is. And there's gonna be a point where I kill both of them, and I seriously thought the motherfucker just spawned right next to me. I was like, how the fuck is that even possible? Hey, you guys can see it. It's gonna happen in a few minutes. But like I said, I'm gonna get up to a slow start. It's gonna take me at least a minute and a half to actually find someone to kill up in this motherfucker. And you guys notice I stick to the outsides of the map and shit like that. But anyway, get into the PlayStation 4. I know a lot of people saw that I posted up my PlayStation 4 video last week. And obviously this week I just did the whole question and answer session and shit like that. So naturally it just seems almost appropriate that I answer one more question about my PlayStation 4. You know, a lot of people have been asking me questions about it ever since I posted the video and shit like that. How do you like the console? What games do you plan on getting? Can I add you on the motherfucker? Oh man, number of shits that I get in this motherfucker. But anyway, one of the more common questions was, do I plan on getting, why didn't I get the Destiny white version of the PlayStation 4 console? And there's a big reason why I didn't get the white console. It's actually a number of reasons why I didn't do it. Now, one of the biggest reasons is obviously when you buy, and you're gonna notice right here, I don't shoot this motherfucker in his ass. I know the range of the honey badgers. There was no reason shooting this motherfucker knowing that he was gonna be able to get away up in this bitch. But anyway, like I was saying, there's no reason to go out and buy a console if it's gonna be attached to a game. If you want to play the game right away. Now, my whole thing that I wanted to do, right there, I got him point blank and shit like that. That's how long it took me to get a goddamn kill with this motherfucker. I told you, man, it's gonna take me a while up in this bitch. Now I'm gonna start getting rolling, and I didn't see this damn IED and just walk right into that shit. You know, I was playing free for all and shit like that, so I had sit rep, and I was so used to sit rep being able to see all those fucking IEDs where people put those shit there. Whatever, man. You can't put every perk on in this damn game with this motherfucker. Man, anyway, when I bought my PlayStation, people asked me, why didn't I get the Destiny white bundle, whatever it is. Now, a few reasons. First of all, I'm not interested in the white console. I like a black console. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, once you go black, you never go back. No, just for aesthetic reasons. I like my electronics to have like the dark look between, you know, chrome and silver and black and shit like that. No, but anyway, one of the reasons is I want to be able to just, and here's what I'll talk about how I kill these 2 guys back to back. I want to just be able to throw the game in the console when I get it and just start playing it right away. Obviously, there's going to be an installation when the game comes out, but I just want to play the motherfucker. When I bought the console, the whole reason was so that I could avoid doing the whole installation shit. Now, when I got the console, I immediately placed the hard drive. It has like the 500 gigabytes or whatever the fuck. I replaced it with a solid state hybrid drive or whatever, you know, 1 terabyte or whatever the fuck it is. It's supposed to be a little fast. Whatever, man. I got a good deal on the shit. So I had to replace that shit. I had to do the installation. I had to do the firmware update. Then you had to go through the little wizard or whatever the hell, that walkthrough step where you set up your console. Shit like that doesn't take long, but it takes you long enough where if you just wanted to play a game, you were going to be waiting there a good 20, 30 minutes or whatever the fuck it takes. So after I did all the uploads and the necessary shit, I got the console up and running. If I were to get Destiny, I wouldn't be playing it immediately. So I didn't want to go through that shit. I just wanted to basically put the game in the console and then start playing the motherfucker and shooting shit in the goddamn face. Sort of like this asshole who I couldn't shoot on that fucking roof. No, but another couple reasons why I wanted to get this shit. I want to be able to have at least a good month on the motherfucker to learn the features of the console. You know, one of the main things I was concerned with is obviously having a YouTube channel was the recording features. Now, I knew from the start of the console, you know, it wasn't like a complete product. They offered only partial products in this motherfucker, you know, didn't read USB external drives and shit like that, didn't support external recorders, whatever the fuck. You know, I know the PlayStation 4 has the share feature. I've been playing around with it, trying to get a load of what the features do up in this motherfucker. But obviously, having a YouTube channel, being able to post content is important. So if I was going to buy the PlayStation 4 and I was going to play on it, I wanted to know the capabilities of being able to record and post up commentaries on YouTube. So obviously, I've been waiting it out, trying to see what other people do. But like I said, I wanted a good month to get an idea of what I needed to do for the console. So this month or so that I'm getting, you know, like a little bit more than a month, I'm getting an idea of what the share feature does. I'm getting an idea of like Twitch and Ustream or live stream, whatever that shit is. Yes, I'm probably going to do some live streaming on the motherfucker, but eventually I'll get into that shit. I wanted to see what the features are. That was what I wanted. So this month is giving me a good idea to just give it a nice little test run. Now I'm realizing I'll probably have to buy an HD recorder. I'll probably do a little bit of live streaming just to get that shit out of the way. Yes, I will be announcing it whenever I do it, but obviously it's not going to be anything important until Destiny comes out. You know, it'll be something small just so I test the shit out or whatever the fuck it is. And there I got my damn guard dog up in this motherfucker. You guys are gonna see I finished that challenge. I'm supposed to have a guard dog and a vulture out at the same time, whatever the fuck. That's why I have those two shits out, but you'll see that one actually completely challenging this motherfucker, man. But anyway, getting used to the features. You know, I'm getting used to the party chat system, and let me just tell you this right now, guys. First of all, whoever's on my friends list, I don't care what your real name is. I'm being honest. I don't care what your real name is. You have a screen name. I'm gonna call you by your screen name. So I'm getting all these real name requests. I'm not listening to that shit. As soon as I get it, delete. I don't even give a fuck. First of all, I deleted my real name, so it's not even on there. All you gotta get is just basically J Loco. Even if I would have replied to that motherfucker and then I finished that challenge and shit like that. But obviously, I don't care. Also, this party shit, you know, like, oh, this cross-game chat crap. Listen, if I'm playing a game, I only have a Killzone right now. If I'm playing Killzone and you're playing some completely different game, I don't give a fuck what you're playing. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not being mean, I'm just being reality. I don't want to talk to you if I'm playing a different game. What the fuck do I care if you're playing Call of Duty? What do I care if you're playing Battlefield or fucking Minecraft? I don't give two shits. I don't need to talk to you if we're not playing the same game. If we're playing the same game, yeah, let's chat, let's do some strategy or whatever the fuck. But if we're on different games, I don't give a fuck. I know I'm being mean, but hey, that's just me. That's the same way I am on PlayStation 3. I just don't give two shits, man. But now, one of the biggest reasons as to why I needed to buy the shit a month ahead of time is the controller. Now, I'm used to the PlayStation controllers that have been out for all these damn years. You know, now since the PlayStation 4 decided they were going to mimic a little bit of what Xbox does, and the fact that the main shoot buttons are now at the back end of the controller. You know, the L2 and the R2 buttons, those are now your aim and down sight features. Those are your shooting features. You know, that's changed. And right here, I'm going to get a nice little double right here. That's so stupid going up that fucking ladder because people shoot your ass. I got away with it, whatever the fuck, I don't really give a shit. No, so like I was saying, man, the controllers, they changed the setup where L1, R1 was the shoot button, obviously. I don't know the fuck, I didn't kill this guy. The L1, R1 buttons were obviously the shoot and the aim buttons on the prior games and shit like that, at least on the PlayStation 3, and even on the PlayStation 2 and shit. So now that they've changed it so that the L2 and the R2 buttons are your main shoot buttons, similar to what you have on the trigger buttons with the Xbox controller and shit like that, I had to adjust because my grip, my natural grip in holding a controller is actually using the middle finger and the index finger on the controls at the same time. So I have my fingers, all four fingers, on the L1, L2, R1, R2 buttons, all of them. So I'm used to my index finger, obviously, on the L1, R1 buttons, and I'm pretty quick on the trigger when it comes to those. My middle fingers, they stay on the back version of the buttons, and they're not as quick as my main finger. So now that they've changed this shit, I have to completely... I didn't even see this motherfucker because of the damn lighting and shit like that. That's that next-gen lighting. Oh, fuck you, Call of Duty. No, but anyway, I've had to change my entire grip on the controllers because I have to get used to the fact that this is a completely different button layout. So what I've been having to do is trying to retrain my hands after all these fucking years. What, 15 fucking years of doing this shit? After all these goddamn years of holding the controls with both my fingers on those buttons, I now have to make sure that I'm changing my grip and that only my index fingers are holding on to the L2 and R2 buttons. It's a pain in the ass. It really is a pain in the ass. I'm trying to adjust, and every time I play a game, and I'm playing, you know, Killzone right now because it's a shooting game, I'm having to try and retrain my hands into holding the controllers the right way now, and it is a pain in the ass. So this month that I'm taking off, this month that I have the console ahead of time, this is really helping me adjust to the fact that I have a brand new controller. I'm going to adjust to all the features and shit like that so that when Destiny comes out, I'll be fully ready to play that motherfucker in this bitch, man. Anyway. As you can see, we got stuck in this fucking room. And, you know, we were close for a while. And then I don't know what the fuck happened. But there you see my score, 18-6. I was on a team of idiots, as always. Anyways, that does it for this episode. Tomorrow, we're going to have another episode with Stuck with Scrubs. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.